Determining occupant load is pretty tricky. So I'm going to show you how you find this. Hopefully you've read these directions up here. It tells you to go to IBC Chapter 10, Section 1004.5. 1004.5 is way down here. You got to scroll quite a ways to get there. So the reason this is tricky is this tells you how many square feet that you need per person. So I'm going to use an example here. If we were going to do a restaurant of some kind, you are going to have in this some kind of a kitchen. So we go down here, it's a commercial kitchen. You need 200 square foot per person. So if you have a restaurant that has 4,000 square feet and 2,000 of that square feet is the kitchen itself, that means half of it is the kitchen. Then for the 2,000 square feet divided by 200 square feet per person gives you 10 people. So you'd have an occupant load of 10 people that are allowed in that commercial kitchen. Let me say that again. If you have a 4,000 square foot business and half of it is the kitchen itself, that means 2,000 square feet for the kitchen, 200 gross square feet per person. If we take 2,000 divided by 200, you get 10 people. So your occupant load is 10, but you also have the other seating area in your restaurant, your in and out or whatever it is you're making. So the other area that you need to calculate, so we do have our 10. So I'm just going to put an occupant load of 10, and then I'm going to say plus because I'm going to have whatever people are sitting at. Well, that is usually called an assembly with fixed seats because you usually have booths or chairs or things like that. So that says C section 1004.6. So we go down, it's just below here. 1004.6 says for areas having fixed seats or aisles, the occupant load is just the number of fixed seats installed. So you're going to have to go to a floor plan of some kind for your In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A or Starbucks or coffee shop or whatever and figure out how many seats you're actually going to put in this place, and that's going to be your occupant load for that space. So they also give you, areas that are needed per person, etc. We're not going to get that deep into it. Once, if you look up a floor plan for your type of business and you count the number of seats, then we go back over here. Let's say there's 30 seats total. So we're going to say it's 10 plus 30. So then I have a total of 40. So I'd have the 10 for the kitchen and then 30 for the fixed seats. That would give me 40 people as my occupant load. So that's what you need to do for your occupant load. If you have other businesses, you got to go up here and you have to try to figure out, well, how do they fit within these? Mercantile would be like shops. That would say that you would need to have 60 square feet per person. If it's a storage area, it's 300 square feet per person. So you might need to break up your business into chunks. Don't go too detailed. Probably only break it up into 2, at most 3 different areas. And then you can figure out how many square feet you need per person. That's how you make that calculation. Give it your best shot, and we can take a look at it together once you've done it.